Kerry Morris, 7840 East 15th Street, North Vancouver. Back in the beginning of this year, we had in fact, it was the end of last year, we had a Finance Committee meeting to talk about utilities and rate setting for the 2015 period. We, in that report, identified that we were transferring approximately $700,000 out of savings into operating funds, and I asked a series of questions about that. I was refused to answer. I was told by you, Mr. Mayor, that answers would be forthcoming via mail. What I received in the mail was essentially the council package without answer. Through an FOI brought against Vancouver Coastal Health, they released a series of documents. 3 pages are in this package. The one page I've asked to be highlighted discloses that the city billed 1/10 of what was actually delivered in water to Lionsgate Hospital for a period of over 2 years, leaving a hole of $692,000, which it would appear was backfilled by the transfer of $700,000 out of the savings. Everybody's entitled to make a mistake. Mistakes are a natural factor when people are involved. What isn't a mistake is when you fail to disclose it. In fact, you take steps not to disclose it. A $700,000 hole in our finances that is not identified as an anomaly in the financial statements, the audited financial statements of this city, disclose to taxpayers that there is some shenanigans going on. You leave us with no alternative but to assume that. And you do yourself a disservice. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Morris. Mr. Tolston.
Thank you, Your Worship. Your Worship, staff don't, the policy or the practice is that we don't want to say anything when that speakers are here. But I want to assure the public of the citizens that the city in the water system has suffered no losses. The auditors have looked at our statements. They have been privy to all of the documents. The documents that Mr. Morris has, he only has part of it. And by having part of the picture, you're making assumptions that are wrong. So I want to assure the citizens here and to council that everything is in order. We have not suffered losses, and that is the fact. And the other thing is, Your Worship, is we don't comment on customer actual usage. We don't give out information on usage of that customers. The same thing with BC Hydro or gas or things of that nature. So that is my final words on this issue.
Thank you.
So Mr. Morris, unfortunately, you've spoken already.
We've turned this into an interactive activity now, so I assume I get 2 minutes to reply.
No, you don't. You don't. Sorry. So thanks very much, Mr. Morris.
Well, my comment is that the documents disclose the loss, and you refused to disclose the documents when you were asked.
So, Mr. Morris, thank you.
In all the time I've been coming to council, I've never seen anyone from council or executive officers enter into a debate.
So it wasn't a debate, Mr. Morris. Mr. Tolston would like to speak, and at any point in time, he's a CAO and he's allowed to speak, so I allowed him to speak. So we're not going to get into debate with that.
I'm just asking how that's possible given the instructions.
I asked him. He asked, and he wanted to speak, so I let him speak.
So these aren't complete then? Is that correct?
Any other questions about the agenda, Mr. Morris?
Are these complete instructions on the agenda?
Any other question? I'm not going to answer that. Any other questions about the agenda?